Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me make sure I got my volume down everywhere. The dog decided she wanted to hop on my lap right when I was getting ready to go live. All right. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be muted. This has been fun. Has everybody been having fun with this hop? This is my first hop, let me tell you. I just been hopping along. Yesterday I was supposed to go live on my channel because yesterday was the anniversary of my son's death. I was having so much fun. I was just like, oh, there's no need for me to go live. I'll keep supporting everybody all the way. I was in the bed last night, still trying to pay attention until I just couldn't do it no more. All right, let me go do this what I'm supposed to be doing. Hold on. Becca, oh Lord, everybody popping in. Okay, slow down. Chat is going. Okay, where is, hey Barb? Yes, I got a mod in here, so I ain't gotta do everything. Okay, I see Scrappy Girl, so let me click on that. Add as moderator. Boom, got it. Save. All right, we got Dana is, so that way I can concentrate on one screen because I got three screens going on. Y'all know I can only concentrate on one thing, really. I decided to give y'all a little fall. Yes, give you a little fall. Okay, so Dana, I did you as a mod. I don't see. Okay, Dana's done. And is Becca in yet? Or is it one or the other? Do we need to do both? Let me know. Let me know. My deepest condolences. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Life happens. Death is a part of life. I've learned death is a part of life. And that's what I do over here on my channel. But we're not going to jump ahead. I want to make sure I get everything I'm supposed to do at the beginning. So, all right, I got Dana. So, all right. Boom. Becca is coming. Okay, when she come, I'll see her on this screen. I'll pop back over to that screen. But in the meantime, in between time, hey guys, listen. You're not late. You right on time. We are never late. Whenever you arrive, that's when the party begins. Never, ever, ever apologize for being late. Not over here in Create Joy Studio where we heal what? One brushstroke at a time. All right. Okay. Barb, when Becca comes in, I think, Barb, can you make her a mod? I don't know if you got that kind of power, so we won't worry about it. We'll get to it. But I am Karen McKoy. I'm the real Karen McKoy, so much so that, y'all can see I got my name trademarked because we don't want nobody out here bothering with the name. And we slap paint on paper, which is also trademarked. It's just a thing to do. So I'm going to say hello and welcome to everybody. I do a little bit of everything. Little bit of everything. Like Casey, look, you gave me such a great intro. I just don't feel like I need to say anything. I really don't. All right, y'all let me know when Becca get in. But, all right, I've got things that I'm trying to do over here. But I make junk journals, so let's do it real quick. I make junk. I got an accent. Oh, I have a cold, but thank you for the accent. That's cool, but I make journals. So I hope y'all enjoyed my little fall. Welcome to the studio. But take a deep breath because I've noticed like everybody's been doing an amazing job. And so I want y'all to take a bow and I want you to just pause a little bit. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Fall is coming. We're going into a new season here in the United States. I'm in Alabama. Roll Tide. So I am in my happy place. I live here with my husband and my 9 Rottweilers. We breed Rotties. I have 10.5 acres of pure peace. So the one thing that I love to do in life is I don't chase behind a whole lot of stuff. I don't chase behind perfection. I don't chase behind what it is I need to do. I chase the peace of each single day, right? And I use color. I use my creativity. I use my courage, right, to find my way back to joy. Okay, there's Becca. Hold on, let me go back over here so I can give her power. She needs to have power over here today. Boom, add as a moderator. Boom, save, done. All right, we're done with that screen now. We can come on back over here. So let me just say this. I am so happy that each one of you guys are here, right? So I do junk journal. Let me get through it real quick because I'm going to be slapping some paint on some paper. But I do some junk journaling. This is one of my babies that I just finished. This is another one, and these are going to be ones that I give away once I reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, because we got goals set over here. So we do some junk journaling, we do some gel printing, we do, oh my goodness, I am definitely a watercolorist though. I do mixed media. Lord, and y'all that are on here, Barb, help a sister out, because I just feel like I do so much here in the studio. I got one, we got to wait Jenny Roberts Day because, YouTube got to decide if everybody is supposed to be here, so I won't get excited yet. We're going to give it a couple days, but everybody that do subscribe today, I would love, love, love for you to come back. Not only choose a video, choose a playlist, because I am trying to get to 4,000 watch hours as well. And that way YouTube will know that you mean to be here in the studio with me and that you're happy to be here in the studio with me, because you'll be watching the playlist, you'll be commenting, and then you'll get to, say how you like it, how you don't like it, because I'm open for anything. I'm an open book. I've written 2 books, Life After My Son Died, After My Daughter. I'm the mother of 7 children, 2 bonus children, and I've lost 2. God has already plucked 2 of my beautiful flowers for his. And I have learned how to create joy after life just did its thing. That's just what it was for me. I'm gonna try my best to keep up with the chat, but if there's anything that you need, put it in caps, because I can't see that. Because I'm trying to keep my glasses on. I'm trying to get my heart rate down, because I'm just super excited. This is my first hop, y'all. It's not my first live, but this is my first hop. So we're going to start out with some paint, watercolor. I have paint, watercolor, got water. My brushes, my favorite brushes are in here. I have already pre-cut. I'm going to slap some paint on some paper, probably about 15 minutes of whatever I complete. And then when we finish, get halfway, maybe somewhere in there, because I'm going to turn whatever I paint into cards. And because it's Falloween, in this fabulous, look, Dana and Becca, y'all doing a great job. I'd have been on fumble the ball so many times. I'm just saying. Some things just not my lane, and I know it. Like Casey said, with this watercolor, and he's just like, yeah, it looked good, but I can't do that. I said the same thing. Chi-Town, what's up, girl? That's my girl, y'all. Hey, 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 girl. So everybody, welcome, 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 welcome. Let me tell you, my passion is helping people renew their joy, rediscover who they are after life happens, right? Whether it be death, whatever it is, you retire and you're trying to figure out what life looks like after that, reclaim life that they were meant to live. But more importantly, I help people to really, really, really create joy. And joy looks different for everybody. Everybody. Oh, it say, yeah, it hit that 1K, Becca, but I'm gonna get excited 2 days after, so that way we can make sure that YouTube let me keep them. Cause y'all know we just not gonna worry about it. We just gonna be happy. Thank you guys, everybody that subscribe. Pick you a playlist and just, let YouTube know that you want to be over here in the studio. You like, I'm gonna go over there and watch that girl. I'm gonna see what she's doing today, because for the month of October, Karen, you link to Cheryl. My link to Cheryl is broken. Well, that's okay. Becca, they gonna make sure you get her. They gonna make sure you get her. Don't worry. Becca and Dana are on it. They got it going. I ain't gonna even stress over that. I'm gonna do my job right here and slap this paint on this paper. But so like I was saying is we're going into a new season of life, right? And for me, in October, over here on my channel, I'm doing a live every single day in celebration of my son's life. We're not celebrating his death. We are remembering him, and we're just really just hanging out over here, slapping some paint on some paper, and just trying to decide what we're going to do tomorrow. Because tomorrow's time is not necessarily our time. If you woke up today, tell yourself, "Oh, I'm the best thing that God woke up this morning," right? Because you are, right? And then yesterday, we can't do nothing about yesterday's time. I don't care how much you want to go and change something from yesterday. You can't do anything about it. It's gone. It's over. So that's pretty much what I do. Yes, we got a lefty here. Who else is lefty? Who else is left? So in the chat, this is what I want you to do, because I'm going to ask you some questions throughout this time. I'm going to ask you some questions. I got to get going because I ain't done but one, right? We got to flip on over here and get another one. Got to have at least 4 done. Thank you, Becca, because I don't know what's wrong with mine, but I tried my best after I saw how Casey did mine. I was just like, oh, yeah. Because Cheryl going to be my best friend, y'all. Cheryl got horses, and I'm going to her house so I can ride. Because on my 10.5 acres, that's what I want. I want horses, and I want mini Highland cows, and a couple of goats. You know, we want all the things. I'm a country girl, traveled the world, been to Europe. My husband's in the military for 28.5 years. So we lived in Germany for 7 years. I wish I had this spirit that I have now with this crafting and doing all the things when I lived in Germany, but I didn't, because life hadn't really happened then. It had happened, but it hadn't happened like it has now. So over here on my channel, we just kind of have fun. I started really putting content on my channel, I will say, about 24. And it started with the Fab Five. It was just 5 of us on live when I would pop on and, be doing some things. And it has grown to where y'all say we got 1,000 subscribers today. So I am grateful to God for where He has placed me, because in my anger, after losing not one but 2 children, 12 years apart, I could have, kicked and screamed and just went down a whole nother, rabbit hole. Hello, Mr. McKoy. That's the hubby right there, guys. And I put Zara out because she was trying to jump on my lap right as I was trying to go live. I think she wanted to be seen, but so she's probably outside the door. So yeah, what does life look like after tragedy happens? Most of us find a way to journey on. And what I do is I have a program called Renew Your Joy, which is for mothers who have lost children. And I try to show them from me how I have pretty much still decided to live after such a tragedy. My son was murdered 6 years ago. Yesterday was his 6-year anniversary, his death anniversary, and that was hard. My daughter and granddaughter passed in 2007. That was hard. So it's just one of those things you just got to ask yourself, what does getting up off the floor looks like when you've been knocked down? Like, really, what does it look like? And that's all I do over here on my channel is I'm very authentic. Very. So sometimes I tend to speak. I don't speak on anybody else's journey. I only speak on mine, right? And so I can only tell you how I do it. I can't tell you how anybody else do it. I can only tell you what pisses me off. Now she's at the back door scratching. I can only tell you how I get up in the morning. And now I thank God for waking me up. But there were some days when I used to be like, dude, I can't believe you woke me up again. Like, my heart is broken. Can you just, like, bring me on home or do something better? Like, I don't want to do this. That's where I was years ago. So after my son died, I was just like, nope, I know I got strength. I know I can do this. I've kind of been here before. So we're going to make this look a little different. And that's what I did. And that's how I started slapping paint on paper. And that was when I found joy. And I was like, okay, all right. She at the door, y'all. Hold on. She gonna keep on. Welcome to the studio, girl. All right, go sit down now. That is Zara Bell. Zara Bell want to come in. She was gonna keep scratching on the door. My heart hurts with love and thank you for all. Vicky, thank you, thank you, thank you. But this is what life after looks like. There's still joy. There's still some days when I want to, cuss some folk out. And I save people's lives by not going out in public when those days pop up, right? So it's just like fall is getting ready to come. Fall is my favorite time of the year. I love fall. You know why? Because fall it's kind of like the thing of there's new seasons, right? And you look at some things and you're like, the leaves are falling. And Lord knows I got some trees out here. The leaves are falling. Oh, we got to do this. We got to do that. But for me, I see newness, right? I see that those leaves are on the ground, but then I get to see like next year they're going to be back, right? So it's like it's kind of the thing of don't worry about it. Wait, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to pause with that because I want to make sure put my stems on them and then have time to really show y'all how I walk this thing out. All right. I don't know where your daddy is. I told him you were at the door. So she's at the door again, Mr. McCoy, if you're on here. So in some of my days, like when I'm not watercoloring, which is, I don't know, I can't say when that isn't, because I'm always watercoloring. But the other one that helps me heal is slapping paint on jelly prints, jelly on the jelly plate, right? And now that one is the one that I really like doing. All right, let's go. So for my channel, I kind of don't do, I can't say that I teach you much as in watercoloring, but what I would hope to say that I teach you is how to really wake up tomorrow and say, I'm going to make today the best day. Yesterday is gone and I can't do anything about it. Or, I'm ticked off with that person because they did this, or I'm ticked off with that person because they did that. So it's just the thing that you just kind of accept what you can change, and those things that you can't change, just let them go. Let them go. And take a deep breath. Everything in life isn't for you to, kind of have to fix. I had to learn that through losing my daughter. All right, these leaves are important to me, so I get kind of quiet and concentratish. Your flowers are always so gorgeous, Karen. Thank you, Yolanda. See, I told y'all put them caps up there. I see them caps. So if y'all got any questions, chime. If Barb doesn't put the answer in there, because Barb, Chi-Town in here, they know me personally. Chi-Town has walked the journey with me. That's my best friend. And I don't know if Bernadette has popped in here. Those are real life friends before I really learned how to hone in on my attitude. Yeah. So, I'm so sorry. Much love to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody, thank you for your condolences and all your love. I really do appreciate it. Um, and I usually accept it, and then I'll be like, death is a part of life. It's what I've just learned. And there's nothing I can do to control it, but what I can do is I can control my little funky attitude afterwards. And I've been in some days and some places, I chose to stay home because it's like, man, it's not, today ain't the day to be peopling. So sometimes I go, like I tell Casey, I won't go to Hobby Lobby on Wednesday because of the lady, she worked there. I go to Hobby Lobby to get my joy. Like right now, I'm trying to make sure I hone in on Christmas because both of my children who are gone, who are deceased, their birthday is December the 17th. 7 years apart. So Christmas is one of those days that's just usually been kind of, it's just been funky. So I am intentionally going to Hobby Lobby because y'all know Hobby Lobby been had Christmas up since what, June, July. Casey say they get it in February. So when I go to Hobby Lobby, I don't be wanting to go there and deal with no little funky attitude. So I just decide on Wednesdays we don't go to Hobby Lobby on Wednesdays. What kind of brushes are those? Which one you want? I'm gonna give you a rundown on the brushes, huh? Because the one I'm using right now is Emma LaFave. I have her whole set of watercolor brushes. She's one of my favorites that I used to kind of watch out for inspiration. Now I've walked into my own uniqueness. So we kind of just done it all. But this one is Emma LaFave and it's a number 8. This one is Tammy K. I always want to call it Tammy Faye. Tammy K, which is from both of them you can get at Craftimo. Craftimo. And this one is Bestie Fountain. It's more of a like acrylic. What do you call that stuff? Oh Lord. Um, a, a, that one. That thing. Well, let me put some paint on there and paint it for you because I'm losing my words for whatever. Calligraphy. That's it. But yes, I can do calligraphy with this brush. All right, hold on. I gotta move on. Can't show you calligraphy now because I know I gotta be at a certain point so we can move the watercolors, show you all of these that are done. Doesn't that just give you joy? Oh my God, it just makes me so happy. Oh, and the watercolors that I'm using here are Rosa Gallery for this palette. I have a collection of international watercolors in my Create Joy Studio palette. These are my fave. We have Della Magna from Italy. We have Roman Smalls from, can't remember right now. And then I have Akar from India. So this is my international palette. And I have about 15 others over there. Now, another thing I want to encourage y'all to do sometimes, if you do anything, and what I've seen, all people do everything on the channel. I've seen it all, right? Craftin has a sale on Emma Duos. Yes, they do. So you can take a frame, basic frame, and frame out. These are all going to be turned into cards, but sometimes I take them and I put them in frames, and I sell my prints. Slappingpaintonpaper.com is my website. It's in the description box, but I sell my prints, but you can put them in a frame. So that's another thing that I want to show you that you can do. Now that we've got all of these, and I've already pre-done the paper, we're going to do this because it's fall. It's Falloween. We're going to do this one here. And then we got some words. We're going to put maybe a sentiment there. And we're going to stick you maybe here. Yep, let's put you there. And then we got red, because this was red. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Amy. Hey. All right. I just want y'all to know I've enjoyed hopping along. It was the greatest thing. It was the greatest thing. The greatest thing that could have happened to me this weekend. Because of, like I say, October 4th was a interesting day. I didn't know. I never know what my mood's going to be when the year comes around. And now it was being that it was his 6-year anniversary. I didn't know how I was going to feel. That's why I told Dana, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'll do Sunday. I know probably I can walk myself around on a Sunday. But yesterday, y'all just made me feel so good watching everybody do their thing. Baby, I'm just like, I can't remember her name, but I got that mini sewing machine already on the way to the house because I could slap that sewing machine up on my desk instead of going over there to the sewing section of my studio. We have a lot. So pretty on that pop of color behind. Thank you. Listen, Paula K and all my card makers, they the one got me over here slapping paint on paper and turning my prints into cards. Because let me tell y'all something. Gina K had me out here when I first started crafting, and wasn't doing watercolor. I was scared of watercolor. And I was looking at Gina K, and I was just like, oh, wow, that looked good. So I was buying all the things Gina K said and all the embossing. I had it all, right? And then my cards never came out to look like hers. And I was just like, man, this mess for the birds. At that time, it was probably some more colorful words because that was during the beginning of my grief journey. So I'm quite sure it was colorful words. And so I would throw some of that stuff around, just like, I just can't do this, forget this, whatever, whatever. So that's my Gina K story. I had all the things. And coming forward, last year, Dawn, who is taking sabbatical from social media, introduced me to a lot of people that are here in the chat and on the journey. And Beth came along. Beth and Benny Penny got on Benny Penny's channel one day, and they were doing cards and stuff. And I was just like, oh, I can do that, because they made it look differently. So what I've done now with my watercoloring, with what my love for what I wanted to do with card making, I've circled back and said I wasn't meant to be like Gina K. I was meant to be like Karen McKoy. So I'm not ever trying to be like anybody else, because when God made me, baby, he broke the mold. So I want you guys to take that. Like, you are it. Yours don't need to look like anybody else. You need to embrace your uniqueness. If you like the messiness, you like the messiness. If you like creating in line, in order, then do it. But when you come over here to me at the studio, don't get upset, because I ain't doing none of that. I'm going to slap paint on paper, and depending on the day, I'm not going to follow none of the rules. None. I learn the rules just so I can not follow them. Sometimes. But I just like to have fun. Why? Because I'm creating joy. And I've done enough in life that I'm not worried about trying to just be perfect. I have 7 tips to creating joy, right? I want you to use what you got, because it's not meant for you to, go out and buy all the things like sometimes I don't even tell you what kind of brushes I'm using. I want you to go whatever you got in your studio. Hey, Bernadette, there she is. I want you to go and use what you have. Don't go buy nothing. Decide if you want a watercolor. Decide if you want to do any of the things. And then when you try it and you're like, oh, this makes my heart pitter patter a little bit. This makes me happy. Then you go down the rabbit hole and come back to me and be like, wait, what kind of brush that was you used? I like the way your flowers turned out. And I'm going to tell you, you might have liked the way my flowers turned out, but I want to see how your flowers are going to turn out, so that you can create your uniqueness, right? Here's the thing. Number 2 is don't give in to roadblocks, because they're going to come. Creativity means just what I think it says. And a lot of people have said on this hop that, they just do stuff. They like to make a mess, or they don't like to, what was the one that she said? Oh, she likes to experiment. That was the one that I was jumping around in the studio. I was like, yes, let's see what we gonna get. Let's do it. And that's what I love, right? Now, sometimes, normally, I would take a little bit of time and put these up on humpers, well, toppers, pop-up things. Maybe we'll do fall so we can see, because I like fall. So usually, if you are, you here, and, if I judge, or, you like, or love me a little bit, and you just like, oh, that girl, all right there. Come on back. I'll be here every day for the month of October, in celebration of life, in celebration of all the great and wonderful things, right? I don't measure. I can't. I just don't have time for the stress that measuring maybe brings along. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, it's sweater weather. Let's see. We're gonna put sweater. We're gonna put that one up there. No, let's glue it on there. So these, once I finish with these are gonna be cards that somebody will get. I have a basket full that I'm collecting. glue that down? Nope, didn't do glue that down. Well, we gotta glue that down first because I want that on there first. Boop, 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 boop. Doop, 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 doop. But, so I think during this hop, we have met some amazing people. This is an international hop, y'all. We have hopped all over the world, right? We have hopped all, and just in today alone, like we done been everywhere, and I've been here for it, and I'm happy. I am so grateful. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. Oh, look, hold on. I got to write that down. I'm sorry. Hold on. I got to do that. Mm-hmm. Trying to keep up with all the things. Where's that? We want that to go in there. Oh, and y'all, I got me a scan and cut. Oh, I got me a scan and cut, and I'm a scan and cutting fool over here. So yesterday, as I was watching y'all, I was scanning cutting. I was scanning cutting so that way I can have all my stuff ready for today. Look at this. I got tags already cut out. We got some of the, I think this is, I think Yolande, I can't remember whose butterflies and what these are that I got from PM Artist Studio. Cut them out. Oh my goodness. I'm a scan and cutting fool. I cut my ladies out. Look at my girls. My girls ready to go on cards. They're ready to do some things. Look at them. Look at it. Oh, if she was a little smaller, I would put her on that card. But that's too big. She too big. But yeah, so I've been a scan and cutting fool. Loving it every minute of it. All right. See. And I love to have fun. I love to have fun. I don't have time to kind of. And then when I don't want to have fun, I usually hit that live button. So if you subscribe to my channel, do subscribe and hit that button all, because I'm just like Casey. I don't know. I'll just pop up and be like, oh, I need to get some joy in my life. Let me go over here and jump on YouTube and let's see who wants to play. And that's what I'll do. That's what I do. What is a scan and cut? All I can say is Google scan and cut by Brother. That's the one I have. It just cuts out. What do you call it? I think it's a cutting machine. I guess that's how I can see it. Yeah, it's a cutting machine. It has cut these things out. It fussy cuts for you. That's what it is. It fussy cuts for you. All right, where are we at? All right, there we go. We got that. Everybody glued down. Everybody glued down. Everybody glued down. Glued down. Yes. So I wanted to make fall cards for Falloween because I don't do a lot of creepy. I do. And I bought this book, but I didn't want to rip out of it yet because that's Cheryl who's coming on next. And make sure y'all click on that link that Becca put in because somebody said mine not working. See Cheryl right there in the chat? She's coming up next. And she inspired me because nobody enables me to do nothing. You inspire me. And Cheryl inspired me to get in my car and drive 45 minutes to Barnes & Noble to get that book. Okay, these are great. Loving it, loving it. Loving it, loving it. Oh, we did good. I could have slapped some more paint on some more paper. I just be wanting to make sure that all my time is going to be used well. All right. She talked about Tracy from and Dawn from who has taken a break. Talked about Tracy. Walked away. Oh, I'm trying to do the chat and without my glasses. I might do good if I put my daggone glasses on. Do. Okay, Bernadette, you know I love you. Love you to the moon and back. Okay, anybody got any questions? I'm going to pause a little bit, take me a sip, because I am getting rid of a cold that my husband gifted me. I told him he could have bought me some more art tools. He didn't have to give me his cold. Okay, Casey, thank you. Everybody, that's what I did, was put you in the chat and all the things. 45, 40, that ain't 45, 47. I thought it was something else. Do. All right, so these cards will go on a base. Since I got time to put them on a base, we're going to keep on walking. All right, and the other thing for my channel on Monday and Wednesday, those are my normal, you get me? Normal times. My normal times. All right, we're going to audition back. We're going to audition bases. So we got that. I think I'm going to go with green, but we're going to audition bases. Okay, Marty. But Monday and Wednesday is my time. Monday, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time is my regular time for my channel every Monday and Wednesday. And for the month of October, we're talking about Desperate Housewives. And which housewife are you? And if for the guys, it's which husband are you? Because the series just kind of sparked me because, before life happened, I was out here in the world trying to be perfect Patty and all the things, and it wasn't working for me. So that's just how that was. That green pops. That green does pop. So I figured I was going to do green, but or I think we got another color, brown. And there we go. Maybe not this one. Oh, not that color brown, but let's see. Maybe. There we go. And that's a lot. That's something else we do. I like to have an engaging chat. So my question, because I said a question before, and I didn't ask y'all the question. I do apologize. Squirrel. I squirrel a lot too. But my question is, what's your favorite season? I told you mine is fall. So tell me what your favorite season is. The thing that I do when I paint, I'm reminded that my grief and my joy sit still at the same table. Like I created these beautiful pieces, and at the same time, I'm still in my heart grieving. But you can still live a life after tragedy has set in. And don't get me wrong, grief is anything that makes your heart hurt, right? Because when I speak of grief, I just happen to speak for grief in the place of what most people think about death. But some people, they retire from a job. I had to watch my husband grieve from retiring after 28 years from the military. Some people grieve the loss of a pet, which I think is still a loved one. So that kind of goes into the thing. All seasons, really? Oh, Darcy. So Darcy, you're having fun now because autumn, I love autumn. Summer because it's so short here in Canada. I can see that. Summer is not one I like. The summer it'd be too freaking hot. I'm in Alabama. It's hot. I moved from Colorado. We've been here 3 years, 4 years ago. And I did love the seasons there because, oh my goodness, you're talking about beautiful? No, it was beautiful in Colorado. All right, so we're going to go. Let's go. Where we at? Okay. Oh, we still good. All right, let's fold this in half. I think I'm going to have to cut. Mama, I mean, her favorite season is Indian summer. She would say Indian summer. Then somebody going to be like, what is Indian summer? And make sure you translate what it is. We don't really get see. Well, Donna. Oh my goodness, Donna, Hawaii. No, you don't. Now, oh, that's great. Now, Paula Kay lives in Barbados, and she sends me videos, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. But I must say, fall is my favorite. If I had to pick one, fall would be my favorite. Winters, no, no bueno. That's why I moved away from Colorado. I was tired of shoveling snow. All right, let me show you. Y'all finna see now. When I tell you I don't measure, y'all finna see what I'm finna do. We're gonna put them all down. Fall is beautiful, so fleeting and long, cold, gray in the winter. Yeah, there's some people that don't like winter or don't like fall because of what happens. It starts to bring along those long, cold, and gray days. And that's a real thing. People really, have those depressed times. I remember when we were in Germany, you barely see the sun. When we lived in Germany, we were in Bamberg, right outside of about. Well, it depends on who's driving. About 3 hours from Frankfurt. Um, so it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. You love what you love, and it doesn't make you any different. It just you like what you like. I like to know what people's favorite is because fall is mine and we're here. Like you saw the leaves I had on my desk. And if you go back to my channel, I got some videos of me walking with the dogs from the mailbox, kicking and crunching on the leaves. Then I like getting on the lawnmower or the tractor, crunching up the leaves. Oh, so much fun. So much fun. But I think it'll come to a place where it'll get on my nerve. You have seasonal affective. Yeah, that's that thing. That's it. Seasonal disorder. So there's another thing. I'm a counselor by life trade, teacher, all the things I've done. The things I have when the kids were younger. I worked for the school system so I could keep up with them. Then after that, went into retail because I like shopping. And let's see, that one or that one. I think I want that one. But now I'm doing the thing that makes me happy, that I really, really, really enjoy. And trust me, 6 years ago when my son died, you wouldn't have been able to tell me that I would have been talking to other people about finding their joy and creating their happiness and slapping some paint on some paper and all these things, right? You couldn't have told me. I'd have been like, yeah, whatever. Go somewhere and sit down. I'm mad. I'm tired. I need to let God know that I'm still angry with him. Like, I went down the whole rabbit hole. So, got to jump in the shower. All righty, Zena. Shoe manager at Dillard's. That was me. Well, I was a shoe manager at one Dillard's. Then when I quit, went to Germany, got married, and came back, then I was a cosmetics manager, which I loved. But then I ended up with just a crab for a store manager. And I don't care how much I tried to be nice and happy and enjoy my shopping. They used to just get on my everlasting nerves. So I had took all I decided I was going to take. Mr. McCoy said, well, just come on home and we'll go to breakfast. So I just packed up the car, put in my resignation, and went home. And I ain't been back since. So I can say over here working for me. Where we at? Oh, we good. Okay, we good. One more. You probably like, why you leave that card like that? I told y'all I don't measure. Don't measure at all. Oh, you guys, there are 5 deer lined up on the other side of the pond drinking water. Oh, tell the deers hello. We have deers out here on the property. Have to keep the dogs like penned up so that they don't be chasing them, jumping over the fence. We got one that will jump over the fence to chase a deer. Hey, Ange, how are you? Did I miss Juju? Did Juju pop in here? Juju was going hard yesterday. I don't know who went the hardest, her or Pam, which is always the case. Always, always. So the next person that's going to be coming up, and I want y'all, they say my link don't work, so pay attention to Becca or Dana. They're going to put the link for the next person, which is Cheryl. Cheryl going to be my newfound best friend. Crystal, might as well be ready. We going to Indiana so we can ride some horses. Some four-legged horses, that is. we can be a little comical over here. Oh, yeah. Brandy will jump over the fence. And Lauren is doing a whole lot better for those that have. Hey, my crafty world. Hey, Julie Parker. How are you? Julie, how are you feeling? And you've been sewing? Mm-mm. I'm going to be sewing a little bit, but I'm going to wait on that little sewing machine to come. See, that's why I told y'all I don't have time to be measuring. We just pull it out and just cut as we go. Oh my goodness, that means my blade needs changing. Let's see, could we leave the lip on? Let's leave the lip on. Oh, I'm gonna be right on time, Becca. Yes. Rain is ready for you to come visit. Yes. Mr. McCoy gonna buy me a horse, and then, but look, once I come up there, I might need to bring a trailer. You might have something for me to bring back to the ranch. Because I feel like you can't have a ranch without a horse. Yeah, we're going to leave the lip on there. Maybe put something on there. Look, let me see that. Do 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 do. Um, Okay, I redid the pen. So that way we got Becca's link. So we got the right pen. So wherever, either way, I want y'all to get on over there where you got to go when I am done here. Because she got some stuff coming in. So this is just my way of showing you guys how to turn your art into cards, right? That's just what it is for me. I love. Hey Norma, how are you? I love turning I love now turning them into cards, and I also, like I said, I showed you how to put them in frames, just in case you're coming in. Like if this wasn't, like, you can still put that in a frame. You can get a bigger one and put this in a frame. So my whole point, when I send my cards to, and I only send them to people that I know are going to appreciate them, I'm sending them my art, and it gets signed. So you're getting a piece of my art, right? You're getting a piece of my heart, right? So that way, I want you to maybe put it in a frame. There we go. We got them. And just like that, that's how we do it. That's how we roll. So we're going to put this one up front because these represent our colors for the Falloween 2025. So anybody got any questions? We still got a little time. Just a little bit. Let's see what's right here I can show you. I showed you my journal. So we do junk journals, but this right here was, like I said, we want to show you that. Ditto, Karen. I only send handmade cards to those I know will appreciate them. Right? Right. I'm not sending anything to someone who doesn't love it. And ain't. So do you need a pastor pet or a riding horse? Wait, we're going to have a conversation. So when you say a pastor pet, is that where you're asking me, is that the one for ornamental to be out there looking good? No, I want her to look good and ride good, just like me, her owner. We don't need nothing to just look good. We need it to be able to be functional, work and ride. And then when I put in the trailer and take her up to the other property, we can go riding up there too. All right, what was I finna do? I said I was finna do something, and I just see. I told you, squirrel. See how I squirrel? Squirrel. All right, let me pull out these cards and show you some of these because I still got the time. And while y'all got some, you need to teach me how to loosen up. Lisa, let me tell you the secret about loosening up. Just do it. Don't hold your brush so tight. Hold your brush up here, so that if I come by, I can knock it out your hand, and then just slap the paint. Just slap the paint down. Don't focus on it. Just do it. As a matter of fact, I do my best painting when I'm on YouTube, and I'm talking, and I'm really not focused on what I'm doing. What happened to handmade gifts being left something and appreciated? Yeah, we squirrel a lot over here. We squirrel too much. This is something else I do. I also take put stamps on them and sit them on. This was another one I did for Falloween, so I was showing y'all that one. These are the ones that got done because that's what we're doing, and it was more of a color thing. So you got those. Oh, look at that! Is that not beautiful? Karen, what brush did you show earlier? It's a best brush. Where can I get it? Jenny Roberts Day. Now I'm surprised you ain't got the link to that brush already. This one, Barb. Remember the link to this brush? Drop it down there for Jenny. But this one. This one's good. Yeah. There's another. Did that one? We got a bird. We did that one. Life seems like the ordinary is often the extraordinary. Use a larger round watercolor brush. Help to loosen with watercolor too. I mean, that if that works for you, I needed to go smaller. I didn't. 8 and 16 is what I kind of like now, but in the beginning, because somewhere you got to. This is why I say you got to decide what works for you. So I just tell people, pull them out. Whatever you got, just pull them out. So see, we also take stuff like this because I like cards. I like turning stuff into cards. And I have where we're at on time. Oh, we still good on time. So there we go. You take my art. These are my gel prints. So these are my gel pulls that I cut in half, sliced them up, and then had them in the background. And then, of course, just build it up like so, right? Um, this was a gel pull, so a jelly print that I then watercolored on top, and then stamped on top, and then embossed on top, and then stuck a little girl to represent, you know. So I guess I love making cards, but I love watercoloring. But y'all know what I love the most? I love creating joy. So usually whatever it is, if I can create joy, then that's usually what I'm gonna do, right? That's usually what I'm gonna do. And if I can't create joy, then I don't want to do it. If it's not gonna make my heart happy, then I don't want to do it, right? That's just how it goes. So we even go with this one. This was a gel pull. I went and continued putting some stuff on top of, and then I turned it into a card. We made it work. We must take advantages to know where we truly belong. So over here at Create Joy Studio, what I really, really want you to get from me, if you don't get nothing else, is embrace who you are for you. Because you can't live a life for me. You can't live a life for your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your crafty friend. You can only live the best life for you, right? So remember the 7 tips to create joy. I'm going to give them to you real quick because I know I squirreled on that too. Number 1 is use what you have. You got paper, use it. The mailman, except if you're not in the United States, but the people in the States, we get junk mail every single day. I wish I could show you the envelopes that I've already slapped paint on, but they're over there under the press right now getting pressed down. Number 2, don't give in to roadblocks. Number 3, never, ever, ever be intimidated. Don't let nothing intimidate you, even me, right? Don't overthink it. Just slap it down. Number 5, always practice. This right here, it has taken practice. I may have looked like I did it effortlessly, but I started in COVID after my son's death. This took time and pain. So it's kind of like you can't get what I get because when I paint through my pain. So after you practice, 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 number 6, embrace your uniqueness. So whatever comes up, that is probably what is supposed to be for you. While you're trying to change it and make it look like something else, that probably isn't yours. That's not your route and that's not your road. And number 7, have fun. Have fun. I'm serious. Have fun. So I want you to take a deep breath now. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Look at what has been made. Remember what I just said. And it's this right here, this pile right here is a reminder that joy still lives. I still have joy after the loss that I've suffered. Everyone has lost someone. Everyone has experienced the standing by the coffin, having to watch it lowered in the ground. Everyone has lost maybe a job or done something different. Know that joy still lives here. You are allowed to create even while you're healing, right? You're allowed to laugh while remembering. That's what I'm doing for the month of October, is remembering my son. And I'm allowed to laugh. I'm allowed to remember him and heal at the same time. I'm also allowed to move into the new season with hope in my hands, in my heart. And fall, it's my season, y'all. Colors change. It's a perfect season for me. For me, it's just a perfect season for me. So I want to thank you all for joining me on this Falloween hop. I want to thank you for sharing your time. I do not take it lightly that you guys chose to sit here for this time, and hang out. I don't. Now, before you go, make sure that you check out the next artist in the hop, right? She's pinned. She's in the description box, even if my link. However, I want you to get over there because Cheryl got some good stuff coming up for you. And if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe, share, come back, hit the playlist, check us out so that YouTube don't take subbies back. Join me in my creative community over here where we are growing, healing, and painting our way through every season together. And you know how we're doing it? We're doing it One brushstroke at a time. My season is spring, but it's often too short. Thank you for all the inspiration. Thank you. Y'all are welcome. Y'all are welcome, welcome, welcome. Embracing is what I stumble the hardest. Yes. Yes. Embrace your uniqueness. I think if we all show up as who we are, we'll be okay. All right, y'all got that next link in there. So now we got 5 minutes. Anybody got any questions? Want to know anything? You got really like 5 minutes. You can ask me. I expect to see a lot of y'all back. I expect to see you tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is Monday, but I will be live all of October. And the thing, Monday and Wednesday, I'll be live 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Outside of Monday and Wednesday, I truthfully don't have set time. I might wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, which I probably won't wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and go live. Why? Because Pam still be live. But you never know. So hit that subscribe button and that bell notification all so that, when I do pop on, y'all will see the light. It's like the Krispy Kreme donuts. You'll be like, oh, the light is on. Let me go and see what she's doing. Even if you sit in the balcony, I just appreciate your support, your time. It's not every day that you get to hang out with some beautiful people. Because over here, we just love to have fun. All right, guys. I'm going to we got that. Look, I thought I was, now listen. I thought I would be overtime, if anything. But I think I did pretty good by doing my thing the way I did. So, Dana, this leaf is for you. This leaf, I got a basket full of them. So, it's Falloween. There we go. We got different colors. We got some big, well, yeah, I'm not going to say that, but those things right there. I'm going to gel print these, so that's why I went and got me some. So we're going to slap them on the jelly print. We're going to be jelly printing tomorrow. So I'm going to be slapping these down. So come back if y'all want to see what I do in gel printing. Okay? All right, I'm going to get out of here. Don't nobody look like they got no questions. Don't nobody want to ask me nothing. Usually people be wanting to be all in my business. I love the name Southpaw Studio. That's a lefty. I'm assuming, because Southpaw, that's what they call a lefty. I'm assuming that's what that is. Us left-handed folks. Julie Parker, it's so good to see you. I hope you're feeling good. What time is it? Oh, Di will be getting up soon. She probably in the balcony. I ain't no telling. All right, I'm going to get off. I'm going to close mine out, and I don't use StreamYard. I use Ecamm. So we're going to just hit finish, and that way we can get it circulating. And y'all come back now, you hear? Bye.